Thanks for joining us on this edition of the Council Recap. Council met Monday, June 3rd, 5:30 in the Council Chambers. Started off with recognitions and awards. We promoted Jeff McCormick to Lieutenant at the meeting. Welcome him aboard. He was a sergeant with Austin Police Department, moves up to Lieutenant. We welcomed him. Neha Nawanda was a participant in the National Spelling Bee from Austin. She attends Pacelli. It was nice to recognize her. I think one of 562 people that went out to Washington, D.C., one of 5 from Minnesota, and one of 11 million that participated in the Spelling Bee nationwide. She made it to the third round and gave a lot of notoriety to Austin, so Council congratulated her on her great accomplishment. Moving on, we approved the 2018 audit report, passed with flying colors, and a positive report from Clifton Larson Allen, who does our report. We moved on. We did a budget adjustment. We transferred funds from the general fund to the fire fleet fund. Our fire apparatus are increasingly expensive and coming up short on what we need to have for budget reserve for future acquisitions of fire equipment. We transferred $1 million from the general fund to the fire fleet fund. Moving on, Council approved a grant agreement for the Turtle Creek Trail Project, a $100,000 DNR grant, matching funds using the Hormel Foundation funds and $50,000 from the city to complete that project. We'll start this fall and move in and to completion probably next spring. This will be down off 4th heading to 10th in the southwest quadrant of the community, but it'll be a beautiful, nice addition to our trail network. We move forward. We approved an extension, a 5-year extension of our agreement with our fixed-based operator at the city's airport. Council approved that first-year extension to 2023. We also moved forward on a NOTAM authorization process for our airport, instances of special notice to people flying that are coming by our airport. We increased some streamlining processes for that. Moving on, we prepared an ordinance for modification of liquor related to community events. Council approved that to provide some flexibility for the Artworks Festival and how alcohol can be utilized in the downtown area outside of bars. Council approved moving forward with that flexibility. We approved contingency funds for the 4th Avenue Fest, and we adopted the 2019 council goals, a series of goals. We'll be listing those on our city webpage. We have the normal Planning and Zoning Department powers to remove junk and illegally stored vehicles on several properties. Council approved those and keep making progress on making Austin presentable and dealing with some of those nuisance issues. We also approved several resolutions of support for state bonding projects. We have an upcoming application deadline here in the middle part of the month. We'll be applying for funds to help with our wastewater treatment plant facility. As we've talked about many times with folks in the community, we're looking at $70+ million for that facility upgrade that's necessary there. We asked for $15 million in that resolution from the state, and we'll take that to hopefully the next legislative session for help for that cost from the state of Minnesota. We also looked at the 4th Avenue water trail portage here just east of the City Hall on 4th Avenue. Some enhancements to that area, as well as a bonding request for the Ramsey Nature area out by the old mill and that area out there. That was $4.4 million request in bonding funds for that project. So other than that, that pretty well rounded out the council meeting. If you have questions on these, I'd love to hear from you. Don't hesitate to give me a call, 437-9941. Otherwise, have a great day and enjoy the summer.